Use footgalaxy.com for your packs, bets, and FIFA bets with FIFA coins. Link is in the description below. What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to the top 5 FIFA 16 summer transfers. I asked on Twitter who the most looking forward to player from FIFA 16 transfers you were. I've muddled, like this is just wrong. This doesn't make sense. Let's start this again. I asked on Twitter who you were most looking forward to using in FIFA 16 from the summer transfers this year, and these were the 5 people that most people suggested. I took like the most common options. There of course were certain other options here, there and everywhere, but these were like the 5 most requested, the top 5. We've got of course Depay first, being at Manchester United. I'm not too sure if he's actually going to have 5-star skill moves or not this year, because in head-to-head he's 4-star. And in something that we're not allowed to talk about, he was 4-star. So I don't know. First of all, I don't know if he's going to play striker or left wing, because, hey, you never know with EA. And second of all, I don't think he's going to have 5-star skill moves. I think he's going to have 4-star skill moves, which will actually be really disappointing. But you guys are super looking forward to having Depay in your teams in FIFA 16. That is pretty awesome. Next up, guys, we had Firmino. Now, I was quite interested for this one because he doesn't get used much in FIFA. Even now, he already has his transferred card in FIFA at Liverpool. I never see it in FIFA. I have not come up against Firmino's Liverpool card at all yet in FIFA 15. Saying that, I have not even really come up against his regular card, his non-transferred card. He's just not a player that people use. Now, if his card stats are similar next year to those that they are this year, and by next year I mean next game in like 3 weeks, then he's actually going to have an okay card. He'll have one of those cards that you'll get for like 1,000 coins at the start of FIFA that will be really, really good because no one has any coins. But after a month or two, he'll be thrown by the wayside and you'll never see him again. Got decent pace, decent shooting, decent passing, and nice dribbling. He's like the Wijnaldums, the Cabellas, the guys that are just kind of like fillers for Road to Glory people. So I don't know how much he's going to get used, but you guys really, really were looking forward to him. According to Twitter, you were looking forward to picking up Firmino for next season. Next up, we have got Otamendi. So the BPL this year in FIFA 15 has had lackluster defence. Your best options have been Vincent Kompany, Laurent Koscielny, Gary Cahill, Eloquim Mangala. There's probably 1 or 2 others that I'm missing out. But in general, the defence of the BPL this year has been poor. Otamendi is going to change that massively, which is why he was so much decided on Twitter. So many people sent him in as I can't wait for him. Is because Otamendi and company in defence are going to be a force to be reckoned with next season. And what's more important is they're going to get that strong link on FIFA 16. So you'll be able to put in pretty much any goalkeeper with company Otamendi, and then or if you have like company Otamendi and Hart in goal, you can build the rest of the team wherever you want, and that's a solid defence. Otamendi obviously got great stats. He had a great season as well, so I'd expect a small upgrade for him also. I expect him to maybe go to an 84, a little bit more pace, a lot more defending and physical, maybe 88 defending, 86 defending, maybe up to 83 or 84 physical. But yeah, I expect to see Otamendi have a much increased card, and I can see why he is in the top 5 FIFA 16 summer transfers. In the next place, guys, we've got the Chelsea version of Pedro. Now, I didn't really know if people would use him as well, because he doesn't get used in current teams in FIFA. Because people see that 84 pace and they just dismiss it. But Pedro's got one of those ridiculously good cards. 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, with great pace, great dribbling, nice shooting and nice passing. He's one of those players that, again, will be super cheap, but will be super good for your teams. You know, there's so many players in FIFA that get underused that are really good. And Pedro, I think, is going to be one of those. But you guys were suggesting that you can't wait to use his card. So maybe he's going to be one of those players that just gets used all year. Maybe he'll be one of those OP cheap players, like the Willian or the Daniel Sturridge. Just someone who's just ridiculously good and ridiculously cheap. Maybe Pedro will be that guy. And coming in last is the transferred Shaqiri. Now, it'll be interesting again to know whether he plays at cam or at right mid. I don't actually know where he's playing for Stoke so far this season, but he's going to be one of those guys that is going to either be played at, if he's a central player, he'll be played at striker, because 88 pace, 86 dribbling, nice shooting, nice passing, nice physical. He's not going to be super expensive because he plays for a club that people aren't really interested in and can't get many strong links for, and the same for his nation as well. You know, in terms of squad building, Shaqiri is forced to have full BPL around him. So he, in my opinion, he'll be relatively cheap next season because of that. But his card is ridiculously good. He was great this year in Serie A. He was great this year in Bundesliga. I always referred to him as a cheap Robben. His card is ridiculous. 4-star, 4-star. He will be great to play with, and you guys massively suggested him as well as somebody who you can't wait. Now, it wasn't planned that there were going to be the top 5 were all going to be BPL players, but that's just how it was. So what I want you guys to do is put in the comment section below the top 5, not one, the top 5 players that you can't wait to use in FIFA 16 that have had transferred cards. Not the regular cards, but the guys that have had transfer cards. I want to see the top 5 that you can't wait to use. This is going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.